1970s breakdown, and I'm about to delve even deeper right quick on y'all. I'm gonna take y'all there. I'm down a deep trip right quick because what I'm gonna be talking about now in Revelation 17:10 through 11, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other not yet come. And when he cometh, he continue a short space. And the beast that was is not, and even he is the eighth, and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition. Now, what I want to talk about is the whole thing. When you understand the beast who once was, and now is not, and is an eighth king. When you understand this whole thing, notice how through Obama coming Biden. You remember Biden was Obama's vice president. Now I want to take it all the way back to 1976 when Jimmy Carter was first elected. Now what I want to talk about, remember Obama is obviously from Hawaii. Notice why in 1976 Jimmy Carter won in Hawaii. You feel where I'm going with this? And his home state is Georgia. And I'm gonna delve deep into this because where did Joe Biden have to? Remember he had to win. You remember Biden and Trump? Remember he won Georgia. You remember whoever won the state of Georgia won the election. Remember that. Now I'm gonna delve deep into this because when you understand the whole thing as it's written anyway, you see you have between Jimmy Carter. Now I'm gonna delve into what the name Jimmy mean right quick. When you understand the name Jimmy, you already know like Jimmy means aspect of like the aspect of like you know how you use like a you Jimmy to like a crook aspect like to burglary and things of that nature like the Jimmy. When you understand that as it's written anyway, the Messiah comes as a thief in the night. You get what I'm saying? And when you understand that, when you pay attention to that, his name is Jimmy Carter. Now, when you know about the name Carter, the Carter anyway is what? Nothing but the car, like the aspect of like incarnating into human flesh. You know how the Messiah, as it's written, the word becomes flesh. Now, when you understand that, that's why you got songs. I'm gonna do a deep breakdown on this, but that's why you have like Pooh Shiesty Neighbors. You remember the girl he was seducing? Her name was Cara. I think this song right here is from Fantasia, if I'm not mistaken. It got Cara in it, and all the Cara represent is nothing but the whole aspect of the Messiah, the Cara name. You feel what I'm saying? It's like an ancient name of the Messiah. You feel where I'm going with this? And I'm actually gonna mention that right quick, going a little further right quick. In 1976, you had the Chevy Caprice, and that was the last vehicle that had that was pillarless. And you already know as it's written anyway, the Messiah is what? The Messiah is the pillar, the top stone, the capstone in Psalms 118:22. That's why the all-seeing eye don't have the pillar. You feel what I'm saying? But notice 1976 was the last pillarless vehicle for Chevy, the Caprice. And when you pay attention to that, you know the pillar around the window, rear view mirrors is what? It's like the frame. And as it's written in Psalms 139:15, my frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. You feel what I'm saying? And let's delve deep into this, man, because hint the whole aspect of the car aspect. But I'm gonna take it back right quick. Notice between Jimmy and Ronald Ray, and between Jimmy, I'm sorry, and Bill Clinton, you have what? George Bush. Now the name Jimmy, like I already mentioned, that's an aspect of the Messiah, like the thief in the night aspect of Jimmy, and with the rod aspect. And when you know about the name Bill, remember I've been breaking this down for a minute now. The name Bill is short for William. And as it's written in Exodus 3:14, the Most High's name is I am that I am. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like practically saying the will of I am. Bill. You feel me? Notice between Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, you have George Bush again. And as it's written anyway, we already know during the time of Moses. Remember the Most High said at the bush, remember he said he cried out saying, Moses, Moses, here I am. You know what I mean? In the midst of the bush. You feel what I'm saying? All of this stuff comes together, man.